Number 21. So for number 21, 22, 23, and 24, I'm trying to identify how to solve it. I'm going to use sine, cosine, tangent, or the Pythagorean theorem. For each problem, I'm going to write that, and then I'm going to give the answer. So let's look at first. I am dealing with an angle. If I'm dealing with some sort of angle on my triangle, it's going to be sine, cosine, tangent. So I have an angle, so I'm going to have to figure out if it's sine, cosine, tangent. I'm going to make sure you have this cheat sheet for any test you take. So we need to label my opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent somehow on here. So this is my angle right here. This is my angle right here. If I go opposite of my angle, that's my opposite. The long side over here, that's always my hypotenuse. The leftover side is my adjacent. On this one, I have my opposite and I have my hypotenuse, or my opposites, at least what I'm looking for. So I have opposite and hypotenuse. Which one of these uses opposite and hypotenuse? Opposite and hypotenuse is going to be sine. So I'm going to use sine. When I have the sine, I'm going to set it up. I have sine of x, that's going to be my 53 degrees, and that's going to be opposite over hypotenuse, I just showed you. My opposite is x, and my hypotenuse is 13. We're going to plug this in the calculator. Before we plug in the calculator, though, we have to take this 13. We want the x by itself. We're just going to multiply both sides by 13. So we have 13 sine of 53 degrees is equal to x. To plug that in the calculator, since we're doing degrees, you have to make sure your calculator's in degree mode. If you don't put it in degree mode, it's not going to work. So there's a mode button. It says radians and degrees, go to degrees. It's in degree mode now. And all we're going to do is plug that 13 sine 53 in. Quit. 13 sine 53 degrees, and that side is going to be, it says rounding 2 decimal places, so we have 10.38. 10.38.